Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 101 of Unboxing Wednesdays for books arriving in stores on Wednesday, October 3rd, 2012. I hope everyone has had a chance to check out our 100th episode spectacular, which I've affectionately called Unboxing Wednesdays the movie due to its almost 90-minute runtime. And I hope you all enjoyed the evolution of Ricky as a man who was slightly buzzed and over the course of an hour and a half became completely wasted.
No, he did.
If you haven't watched episode 100 yet, please make sure that you do. There's a really awesome prize that Sean Hatton's donated to us to give away, and it's 3 copies of Transformers Fall of Cybertron for Xbox 360. It's like the biggest prize we've ever given away on Unboxing Wednesdays.
Insane.
Times 3. 3 of them. So, the contest is really easy. Just watch the episode and figure it out. I'm not going to tell you here because that would be cheating.
And make sure you subscribe.
Anyways, Ricky, we've talked enough. Let's get down to business and open some boxes. Some cool collectibles came in today. First up is this Tekken Bishojo statue. This is Asuka Kazama. From Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, we have Vector. Here is the V for Vendetta book and mask set. It comes with V for Vendetta, the graphic novel, and it comes with the V mask, which has been adopted by the Anonymous movement and the Occupy Wall Street movement.
Do you notice how it has a hanger at the top of it? How corporate is that?
That is pretty corporate. It's got a hanger attached to the top of the mask, perfect for displaying on your retail selling shelves. Which I don't really understand why they would do that, considering it's in this beautiful box. Alright, how cool is this? It's Back to the Future Part 2, 1/15th scale time machine. This is pretty awesome. Back to the Future never gets old for me, and I think I'm going to take this home for myself. Batman Arkham Deluxe figure, Titan Joker. Ricky and I talked about this on an episode of Previews Reviews a few months back. It is definitely a cool figure, very heavy, and it's got a price tag to go along with it. It's going to be 80 or 90 bucks, depending. But if you can afford it and you're a fan of the game or the Joker in general, it's pretty badass. New in the collected editions today, we have Batman the Dark Knight in hardcover from the New 52. There's also iVampire in softcover, which covers issues 1 through 6. From Marvel Comics, we have Halo, Fall of Reach, The Mighty Thor Volume 3, Epic Kill Volume 1 from Image Comics, Ultimate Comics X-Men in softcover. Finally, the long-awaited Walking Dead Compendium Volume 2. This takes you from issues 49 to 96, which almost brings you up to date with where the single issues are at right now. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens within these pages, and if you've been and if you're a purchaser of the compendiums, you'll want to rush out to your local shop today. You'll breeze through this in no time. Okay, now moving on to the smaller press books, we have The Fairest, issue number 8. Last time we showed you some old lady boob. Now we've got some beautiful woman side boob. The Hypernaturals, issue 4 from Boom. The Muppets, issue 4 of 4. New number 1 from Image Comics today, it is Non-Humans, number 1. Grim Fairy Tales takes a trip to Sherwood Forest in their adaptation of Robin Hood. We've got 3 covers for this book. Here's the first, the second, and the third. Here's Guarding the Globe, issue 2. Red Sonja, issue 69. Axe Cop, President of the World, issue 3. Homecoming, number 2 from Aspen. Harvest, issue 3. Fatale, issue 8. And here's Thief of Thieves, issue 9. And here we have issue number 1 of the new Doctor Who ongoing from IDW. I predict that there's big things in store for this book. Doctor Who fandom seems to have reached a tipping point here in North America, and the time is ripe for a new Doctor Who ongoing. And here is the photo variant cover. Alright, now let's take a look at the DC books. First up is this second printing of Green Lantern Annual, issue number 1. For Watchmen Rorschach, issue 2. We've got a very delicious looking breakfast there. The blood pattern here also forms Rorschach's mask.
Not so delicious when you do this. Ew, what's he eating?
Here is the combo pack cover, and here is the Rorschach variant. Smallville Season 11, Issue 6. Dial H issue 5. World's Finest Huntress and Power Girl issue 5. Earth 2 number 5. Alan Scott takes on Grundy. Here is the Earth 2 variant. GI Combat featuring the Haunted Tank and the Unknown Soldier. Green Arrow issue 13. At the top of all the DC books this week, you also see this banner ad for Arrow on the CW. Stormwatch number 13. Batwing issue 13. Art by Marcus Toe. Inks by Richard Zajac. Richard Zajac was on our episode 100 doing his best Gundam style dance. You'll have to watch the video to check that one out. Swamp Thing issue 13 is part 1 of Rot World, the Green Kingdom. And Animal Man issue 13 is part of Rot World, the Red Kingdom. Legends of the Dark Knight issue 1. This was previously a digital only comic that's now making its appearance in print. This is the regular cover. Here's the Legends of the Dark Knight variant. Here's Action Comics number 13. Here's the Action Comics 13 combo pack. And the Action Comics variant cover. Detective Comics 13, written by Chew's John Layman, illustrated by Jason Fabok. Awesome penguin cover here from Jason Fabok. Here is the combo pack cover and the variant cover. Here is Green Lantern issue 13, again part of the Rise of the Third Army. Here's the issue 13 combo pack cover, the issue 13 variant cover, and the first ever, to my knowledge, Green Lantern blank cover. This is another one of the We Can Be Heroes special edition blank covers. $1 from the sale of each of these covers goes towards the We Can Be Heroes charity, which helps out those in need in Africa. Now, the cool thing about this Green Lantern blank cover is the price point on it. Every other blank cover I've ever seen from Marvel and DC over the last little while have all been $3.99. This one is $2.99, like its regular cover counterpart, which is awesome. The other thing we discovered about the blank covers last month from DC is that they also contain the regular cover on the inside. So, pretty cool. Okay, Marvel Comics. Not a huge week for Marvel, but the end of a very huge title. First up we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 692. This is his second printing. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 695. The cover by Steve McNiven. I'm being told that issue 698 is an issue that a lot of people should be looking out for. It's the start of the story arc that will end this current volume of Amazing Spider-Man. It's being compared to issue 298, which was the start of Todd McFarlane's run on Amazing Spider-Man back in the 80s. Defenders issue 11, Avengers Academy issue 38, Age of Apocalypse issue 8. Classic Daredevil fans will enjoy this miniseries. It's Daredevil End of Days. It's an 8-issue maxi series, I guess. It's written by Brian Michael Bendis and David Mack. Features the painted art of Bill Sienkiewicz. Here is the David Mack variant cover, and here's the Dale Keown variant cover. Here is the Minimum Carnage Alpha one-shot. This was originally going to be called Honey, I Shrunk the Carnage. This is the first part of a 6-issue crossover event that will take place over the pages of Scarlet Spider and Venom, as well as the 6th part in a one-shot issue called Minimum Carnage Omega. Here is the Minimum Carnage Alpha variant by Mark Bagley. Uncanny X-Men issue 19 is an AvX tie-in. Here's the final issue of AvX Versus. This is issue 6 of 6, and there will be a similar series starting up under the Marvel Now banner called A+X, which will have the same kind of format. 2 different stories featuring a different team-up of characters in each story. Here's the AvX Versus variant cover. And here it is, the final issue of the big Marvel event from 2012. This is Avengers vs. X-Men, round 12. How will this conflict meet its shocking conclusion? I'm not going to tell you. You need to come into my store and buy this week. Or any other comic store out there, but preferably this one. Here's the Avengers team variant. And here's the X-Men team variant. Here's the Adam Kubert variant that shows Phoenix on the cover. Here is the 1 in 25 variant that has both the Iron Man and Magneto colored in. Here's the 1 in 100 variant and the 1 in 200 sketch variant. Now that AvX is done, you can expect the story to continue in the pages of first Uncanny Avengers, which is the first official Marvel Now title. Comes out next week. Part of the fun of the Marvel Now relaunch is that we get to hold a relaunch party here at the store next Wednesday to celebrate the release of Uncanny Avengers issue 1. Now, to go along with that, there'll be all kinds of deals going on here in the store. We'll have some artists out in the hallway from the Spent Pencils crew, including Vince Sunico. We'll also have Marvin Law here as well. And there'll be lots of giveaways too, such as these lithos of the Scotty Young Uncanny Avengers variant cover. And these Marvel Now buttons. We've got Iron Man, Wolverine, I think I see a Rocket Raccoon in there as well. It's the beginning of the month, so that means it's time for another issue of Previews magazine. And stop into any comic store, take a look through the pages, and let them know what you'd like brought into your local shop. Ricky and I will be doing a review of this Previews. You can expect to see a new episode taking a look at comics coming out in December of 2012 in the next little while. Let's talk about the contest from episode 99.5. We wanted you to tell us what Ricky had done with the Leonard bobblehead. The winner was Ghostmaster1234567889. Awesome username. He says, while Ricky was unboxing the figures, he saw Leonard and had to have it. He immediately hides it in the store and tells people how much he hates the Big Bang Theory. You see, this is all part of your ruse. After Stadium Comics closes, he goes back for Leonard, then goes home, where he drinks milk out of his Big Bang Theory mug, and he's eating Oreos from his Bazinga cookie jar while watching the show. I knew it. I knew he was lying to us. Then Ricky's mom comes in and starts crying and rambling on about her goldfish dying. Ricky, gotta take care of your mom, dude.
She loves her goldfish.
Take care of your mom. So Ricky offers her a hot beverage and says, there. Ricky, of course, you know this is a take on that episode of Big Bang Theory where Sheldon, not knowing how humans show sympathy, offers up somebody a hot beverage and says, there.
Yeah.
Of course you know that, being that you're such a big fan.
I love it so much.
So congratulations, Ghostmaster digits 1 through 9. You are the winner of this week's prize. We also did a special review of the Big Bang Theory board game about a week ago, and we had a contest during that show, and Ricky's going to reveal the winner right now.
So the contest was to tell us what would cause Armageddon. And we got a couple of interesting responses. One of my favorites is from Mr. Peppo971, who said Stadium Comics closing down their channel would mean the end of the world. It would mean the end of the world for me, and I'd be completely destroyed. The winner, for its simplicity and its perfectness, goes to Teslum165. A great manatee uprising could cause Armageddon. Do you know what a manatee is? Have you seen those tusks? They're huge. Those things, if they became sentient and start walking on beaches, they'd kill every single person in the world. So congratulations, Teslum165. You win a signed Bazinga card from me, Kevin Hickey, Sean Haddon, and Nick Verissimo. Please do frame it and take a picture of it. We would like to see that.
For this week's contest, we're going to give away a copy of Minimum Carnage Alpha, Issue 1. And what we want to know is, if you could shrink down any comic book character, who would it be and why? What kind of damage would they do? What kind of help would they be able to provide if they're on the more righteous side of the fence? Best answer from the week will win this comic. We can't wait to hear your answers. Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Just a reminder that most of the comics you saw us unbox today are available digitally through our website. We've partnered with Comixology to bring you many of today's new releases. Just head on over to our website, look on the right-hand side of the screen, and you can click on any of the links there to get to our Comixology store. If you are going to buy digital comics anyway, you might as well buy them from us. And any purchases that you make on there, we'll get a tiny little bit of money for, and that money will go towards paying for Ricky's parking tickets.
I don't even drive.
Doesn't drive, but he gets parking tickets. I don't know why, but it just happens. Please do check out our Uncanny Avengers launch party event if you're anywhere in the GTA next Wednesday, October 10th. It should be a blast. If anybody's going down to the New York Comic Con next week, you may see me there. I'll be there from Thursday till Sunday. If you see me, do come up to me and say hi. It'd be great to see some of you down in New York City.
I will personally give someone a prize for the best Kevin Hickey picture. I'll give him a sketch.
There you go. Ricky will give a sketch to anyone who sees me at New York Comic Con and takes a picture with me. Also, check out all the other awesome shows on our channel. Really. They do deserve a watch, in my opinion. We have our awesome 100th episode that you can watch. Please try to watch it this week so you can have a chance at winning that awesome Fall of Cybertron Xbox 360 game. We'd really like to award that to some of you cool people out there. We've got 3 of them to give away. There's also cool stuff like previews, reviews, flavorful reviews. Don't forget, you can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen, and we'll see you all next time for episode 102 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your comics. Is that what we're gonna go with? Are we gonna go with 101 or do we go with 101? What sounds better? 101? What about like 101?
That sounds like binary.
101?
11001. No, dude, like it's like the Dalmatians. 101.
101? But I said 101. You're saying 101.